Stephen D. Kelly here, May 4th, 2025. May the 4th be with you. All right, this is actually an important message, so please take this serious. I'm addressing some specific people today, or groups. The first group I will call the perps, pedophiles, those people, the enemy. And the other group, one of the groups is the enablers. And the third group, of course, is the Jedi, who ultimately this is for. Yesterday, Saturday morning, afternoon, I went to the Getty. Spontaneously, no warning, no reservation, just showed up. Rainy day, showed up. And this time, unlike many, many other times I've been there, I was turned away. They did not allow me to board the tram. I was in line for the tram, and somebody basically came up and said, "Sir, you're not going to be allowed to go to the museum today." I said, "Do you know who I am?" He said, "Yes." Anyway, if you haven't listened to my last show, which you better do, I mentioned the fact that the children under the Getty has become national news, in so much as you could expect from an interview done by Tucker Carlson, where somebody was talking about all of the bases, and ultimately the children under the Getty was brought into this after 20-something years. All right, now let me just say that for the last 20 years, however long I've been doing this mission, I have been endeavoring to handle this from a Christian perspective as much as possible. My focus has been on forgiveness and bringing you back into the human family. Now, what happened yesterday, of course, I assume is a response because of the pain of the publicity that's coming out. That's unfortunate for you. My position has always been to offer you the opportunity to give up, to give yourself the opportunity to receive mercy, be treated much better than you treat us. You've resisted this mostly because of the elders who consider us terrorists. Now, yesterday, of course, was understandable. Several people have expressed the idea, they wonder why it took so long for you to ban me from your premises. Now, if you are innocent, you make it look like you're not. And also, if I am an annoyance and if I am causing you trouble, why don't you sue me? You had the perfect opportunity to serve me papers on your property, or at least express your displeasure with my position and perhaps offer your explanations and try to convince me that I'm wrong. No, not that none of this has ever happened. There's been no effort whatsoever to ever contact with me, deal me, placate me, pay me off, whatever. But the NSA has certainly been very aggressive. Well, here's the thing. You're obviously cowards. And again, I'm talking to a larger audience here. Calling you cowards, of course, is an understatement. we're basically talking about pedophiles, men who kidnap, molest, torture, rape, murder, and eat children. I think coward is a very gentle description of such a thing, monster. Now, since you guys decided to make it personal and ban me from what I consider my fucking palace, bitches, I'm going to make it personal, a little more personal if I can. Now, first of all, Gordon Getty, I understand you're 90 years old. There's not much that you have left to offer or suffer from. But obviously, you're probably the greatest living example of a elite pedophile walking this earth still, with the exception of maybe King Charles. Either way, you bitch, you nasty little fucking pussy. What are you afraid of? You know, what are you afraid of? You know, you can't die soon enough. Now, so what I'm going to do here, just to let you know how I feel about your disrespect, is I'm going to reposition the policy of the Jedi. Now, within the abilities that I have to do such things. Now, we have focused mostly on non-human entities. And very rarely are humans ever caught in the crossfire, except for those, of course, Michael Aquino, a few others that directly got involved and became a challenge. So what I'm going to basically tell you, and this part of the message now is going out to the perps, and by perps I'm saying Gordon, Gavin, the Getty family, the Getty Foundation, all of those individuals. You are no longer under the mercy umbrella. You will be experiencing horrible coincidences, diseases, fatal accidents when it happens. And I'm going to extend that intention to all of those people. Now, which brings us to the enablers, such as the rank and file employees, humans taking money from anything having to do with the Getty. You are, it's open season. Also, law enforcement, authorities, those of you supporting this and enabling this. Now, I've told you FBI bastards to your face that you are pedophile enablers working for Satan, and you just run away. Extremely impotent. You are now, you're in the same category as the perps. All of you. All of you municipal authorities, any of you, that woman that lives in the house owned by the Getty, and on and on and on and on and on and on. Every one of you now, I'm warning you. No more nice guy. Anyway, am I inciting violence? No. I'm just letting you know that your nightmares are about to come true. Anyway, you brought this upon yourself. Now, I would still extend the opportunity to you to go back in the right direction. And I'm going to say that you can start by kissing my ass and letting me know that I'm welcome at the Getty. If you want to make a public issue out of it, you can do that too. Obviously, you don't have the stones for that, but that's a start. It's amazing to me that you don't even try to negotiate. But call that stupidity, retardation, your religion, I don't know, I don't care. Either way, you've been warned. Adios.